Okay, guys, here we go. So, as of yesterday, ChatGPT 3.5 just came out. You know how I told you all earlier about ChatGPT 3, and when ChatGPT 4 comes out, if you're not on this technology, it's going to be too late for you because the rate of evolution of design and speed are going to happen at an exponential curve, right? I want you all to remember that. And I'm already seeing it happen. Like I say, the AI space is moving extremely quickly. It's like, technology gets better every week. Think about that. Every week. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick illustration. Just so y'all can understand, why I don't want to say worried, but I'm a little, I could be a little bit worried. For the right reasons, right? Think about this. Over time, there's a curve of evolution of humans. Back here is the Stone Age, where we've just found out how to work stone. We made the wheel. We did this. We did that, right? Then we discovered fire. I'm not sure which one came first. Probably fire and then Stonehenge. But hey, it is what it is. Then time goes on. Then we came upon Steel Age. Then we came upon the I know I'm skipping some decades, but the Industrial Revolution age. Then we came upon the assembly line. Then we invented the internet. Then we invented the Wi-Fi, right? Then we invented AI, right? And these all happened in shorter time spans, as time went on. These probably took 100 years in between each. These probably took 75. These took 50. These took 10, 7, AI, right? So the age of and speed of evolution is now going to happen within weeks to days, right? So since ChatGPT came out, and I'm doing this off the mind, since ChatGPT came out, it's probably been 2 months, it's about 2 months now, before the 10 times faster, quicker, and stronger version came out, ChatGPT 3.5, which we're going to talk about in a sec. But when ChatGPT 4 comes out, it's going to be able to build and create upon itself faster, better, and with a lot more speed, right? Now, I just want you all to, a little kind of wrap your heads around that. I know it's kind of hard to do that. It's a little bit hard for me, but let's just read what the people are saying. ChatGPT API was released. This was yesterday. 3.5 turbo. Y'all know how I was talking about when ChatGPT 4 comes out, it's going to get a little bit, Anyway, 3.5 came out yesterday. It's 10 times cheaper than the regular ChatGPT 3, and people are already starting to use it overnight, right? So this is someone who built an AI. They built a software using ChatGPT 3, and since ChatGPT 3.5 came out, they installed the new API, and their website now works 5 times faster with better suggestions. Right? Just think about that for a sec. Let's go on. Some more people out here just building different apps. And before they were having to use Text DaVinci 003, I know that doesn't mean much for you, but basically it was a wrapped version of ChatGPT. Wrapped as in not the real one. Right? But with the new ChatGPT API, or 3.5 Turbo, it's 10 times cheaper. So that means average guys like Mr. Nick and Steve can now build their own applications at 100 times less the cost. Think about that for a sec, right? So me, I can now build an application and have 1 million users, and it only costs me $5 to run. So that's absolutely amazing. Costs less than 2 cents per 1,000 tokens. And by 1,000 tokens, that means inquiry. So anytime you search on ChatGPT, that's 1 token. Anytime you type again, that's another token. So to get to 1,000 tokens, and it only costs you less than a penny, think about that for a sec, right? And I know I'm saying this, like I say, it's going to be extremely hard for everyone to really grasp, how quick this is going to happen. But, it's basically going to slap everybody in the face, overnight while they're sleeping. And I truly mean that, right? So what I want you all to do, how do we prepare, is the real question. What I want you all to do is to understand this is happening extremely quickly. Overnight, something new is developing every night. I was literally up to 3 a.m. I actually tweeted on my LinkedIn. You can follow me, Joshua Darrington. It's my name. Where I just post more about ChatGPT. You'll see more posts on a daily basis. And I literally woke up at 3 a.m. Well, I stayed up all night actually. And when I seen this, I said, guys, it's happening. The AI race has officially begun. Right? So how do we prepare? Number one, learn as much as you can. Number two, see how you can use it to benefit you. Right? And that's what I want you all to do. Reach out to me on LinkedIn and we can have a conversation to see what are you doing and how ChatGPT can help you in your specific situation, because it's going to be different for everyone. I know how I'm using it. I know I'm helping people use it. Every situation is 98% different, right? So see how it can help you. And if you're not using it, I guarantee you there's 100% a way you can be using it. You're just not aware, right? A lot of people ask me, hey, what does ChatGPT do? And I try to tell them, if you had the smartest person on the planet at your side, at your beck and call, what would you do with the smartest person on the planet? Well, I'll ask them to do this, I'll ask them to do that. You can ask them to do anything. It's the smartest person on the planet. What do you mean? What can't you do with the smartest person on the planet? If you were sitting in front of Albert Einstein or Nikola Tesla, what would you ask them? But think about this, not just the Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla, the Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla of each field. Nikola Tesla, I guess he's a technology guy. Or Steve Jobs, he's a technology guy. But what if you had the Steve Jobs of writing? What if you had the Steve Jobs of language? What if you had the Steve Jobs of coding? What if you had the Steve Jobs of real estate? What if you had the Steve Jobs of finance? You get what I'm saying? So it's the smartest person. It's the smartest person on the planet, And when I try to tell people that, I said, don't think about it as, oh, what can you do with it? You can do anything. Anything your heart desires, ask ChatGPT, and it will do it for you, right? This guy said, I wonder how many people are going to stop what they're doing today to build the next generation of Siri and Alexa. Siri, speaking of that, they actually built a Siri ChatGPT to where you can talk and, how Siri sometimes you ask it a question and it pulls up search results. No longer needed. ChatGPT is just going to give you the answer. So that's going to be very soon. And keep in mind, this is all of last night, right? And people are already building apps as of last night. It hasn't even been 24 hours. It came out at 7 p.m. last night. This is within, don't correct me on my math, I think 20 hours. It's about 4 o'clock. Yeah, about 20 hours. 21 hours. So again, see how you can use it for you and benefit, because mark my words, once ChatGPT 4 comes out, everything is changed forever, even though it's already changed. And keep in mind, majority, 95% of people have not even heard of this technology. And when the ChatGPT 4 comes out, if you are not aware of this technology, it's going to be too late. So again, I'm glad you're in here. If you can listen to this video, you're in a prime position to really capitalize. And I'm glad you bought this course. And I'm glad you decided to invest in yourself to learn more about this technology. But you're in a prime position to succeed going into the next 10 years because you're first and you're early. Right? So again, I'm not going to hold you up. That's it for this video. Let's go on to the next.